when you look at the mass migration out of Cuba right after Castro took over, it's all the white Cubans, all the Cubans that had power over Afro-Cubans and the minority groups. These were all the same people who didn't allow, Black Cubans to go to the swimming pools or certain parks, and they were only allowed to live like in rural areas in the mountains. Like if you look at old video clips of Havana back in the 50s, it's all white people.
Oh yeah,
There's hardly a black person to be found because they were all shoved out
I've
in the
seen The
field.
Godfather Part Two. I
Right,
mean,
right.
they
That was
basically, fictionalize it, but yeah.
right. Believe it or not, that was truly one of the things was that a lot of the people that owned all the land were selling Cuba off like it was Vegas, and mobsters were moving in like it was Vegas, and that was the mobster thing was the last straw for a lot of Cubans. For a bunch of other Cubans, like Castro and his revolution, it was before that. It was Batista. He was the last dictator before Castro, super oppressive. The U.S. was rigging elections for him to win because he was providing access to all their resources. They had, Texaco had refineries in Cuba, and all the sugar plantations and all that stuff were owned by U.S. corporations. And essentially, the revolution was they were tired of other people extracting their wealth and them getting nothing. Same thing that's going on in Africa, right?